Today, we are not just talking baseball, we're talking about creation. We're standing at the edge of the laboratory. The lightning rods are up, the switches are thrown. The Women's Professional Baseball League is about to hold its inaugural draft. 4 teams, San Francisco, LA, New York, Boston, are attempting to do what Victor Frankenstein did in Mary Shelley's 1818 masterpiece. They are assembling a living body from disparate parts. Now, as a former college English professor, I look at this inaugural draft and I see a Gothic text. As an agent and sports attorney, I see the greatest high-stakes experiment in sports history. We have 120 players, different countries, different generations. Some are fresh out of college and some have been playing since the flip phone era. The question isn't just who do you draft, the question is, will it live? So let's open the proverbial text. San Francisco holds the first pick. In literary terms, they are the primary creator. They get to choose the heart of the creature. Mary Shelley wrote, "I collected the instruments of life around me that I might infuse a spark of being into the lifeless thing." That spark of being for San Francisco has got to be Kelsie Whitmore. If you are building a monster, and I mean that in the most complimentary competitive sense, you need a spine that can handle the voltage. Whitmore is a pitcher and an outfielder. She has played professional ball against men in the Atlantic League. She is foundational. She is the foundational anatomical structure. You draft her because she doesn't just play a position. She is the system. She is proof of concept. Now, Victor Frankenstein didn't just grab parts from his backyard. He went to charnel houses. He went to the dissecting rooms. He sourced materials globally. The WPBL is doing the same thing. This isn't a local story. It's a global anthology. If San Francisco takes the American heart in Whitmore, look at what's available from the East. Ayami Sato from Japan. Now, y'all listen to me. In the novel, the creature is described as having gigantic stature. In baseball terms, Sato is a giant. She is a multiple-time World Cup MVP. Her curveball defies physics. It's practically supernatural. If you want your creature to have an arm that can strike down the gods, you draft Sato. Then you have European and Latin connections. Melissa Mayhew from France, the first woman on the MLB International Registration List, and Samaria Benites from Mexico. These aren't just shortstops. These are the sinews. These are the fast twitch fibers that make the creature move. You cannot build a functional beast without elite middle infield defense. It won't walk, it will stumble. So let's turn to chapter 17, which is my favorite part of Mary Shelley's novel. The creature finds Victor on the glacier and makes a demand. He says, "I am alone and miserable. My companion must be of the same species and have the same defects. This being you must create." The creature understood something fundamental. Biology needs connection. And this brings me to the O'Sullivan sisters. We have Claire, the power hitter, the force, and we have Elodie, the defensive specialist, the finesse. Here is the narrative arc. A team is going to draft one, and the biological imperative will demand they draft the other. It's the companion storyline. If I'm an agent for Boston or New York, I'm telling the GM, don't let this creature walk alone. You draft Claire for the bat in round 2, and you grab Elodie in round 3 to lock down the outfield, and you create a symbiotic organism. Now, Frankenstein is a book about knowledge, dangerous knowledge. And who holds the knowledge in this league? The veterans. The women who have been playing this game since before some of these rookies were born. Micaela Minner, Homa Schweers, Meggie Meidlinger. These women are 38, 40 years old. In a youth-obsessed industry, some might call them old parts. I call them the brainstem. Shelley wrote in her book, "Learn from me, if not by my precepts, at least by my example." This is what these women provide. You draft Homa not because she's going to steal 40 bases, but because when the lightning strikes and the rookie is terrified, Homa knows how to ground the electricity. You need that bioethical wisdom in the clubhouse, or the whole experiment tears itself apart. So how do we stitch this together? Round 2, you need the limbs, the pitching depth. Look for Claire Eccles, a lefty knuckleballer. I mean, a knuckleball is a gothic pitch, isn't it? It flutters, it's unpredictable, it's beautiful. In round 3, you need the hands. Hanano Beppu from Japan for second base, Kaylin Bearpaw for power at first base. Round 4, you need the eyes, the catchers. You have Danae Benites, the catcher who sees the whole field. And the catcher does see the whole field. They control the nervous system of the game. And don't sleep on Elodie Leblanc from Canada, a switch hitter. In literary terms, she is the unreliable narrator. The defense never knows which side she's coming from, and that is value. So we're approaching the final rounds, the Moneyball rounds, if you will. This is where you find the Brady Birdsalls and the Samantha Gutierrez's, the spare parts that end up saving your life in the third act. But here is the warning from the text. Victor Frankenstein failed because he assembled the body, but he refused to love it. He was horrified by his own creation. He didn't nurture it. The GMs of San Francisco, LA, New York, and Boston cannot make that mistake. Drafting the players is just the anatomy. The culture is the soul. If you throw these 30 women that will be whittled down to 15 together and don't give them a cohesive identity, you don't get a team. You get a monster that destroys the proverbial village. But if you get it right, if the pieces fit, you get, to quote the doctor himself, a new species that would bless me as its creator and source. We're watching history, folks. The lightning is about to strike. I'm Lee, signing off until tomorrow, which is draft day. Keep your books open, keep your contracts tight, and remember, it's alive.